Page County is no different than any other community within our country. Domestic violence is something that we all deal with and we need to take very seriously.
They think it's not as many here, but if you went our population to everyone else's population, I think we have the same amount, and it's not just a male abusing a female, it's the same as the female abusing the male as well. Some people don't see it that way, but it does happen.
Last year we answered 164 domestic violence calls, and that's almost one a day. I think one's too many.
Through the course of my 8 years as a probation officer, I've seen hundreds of cases of women and men who are in abusive relationships. For us, we see it go both ways. It can be men and it can be women who are the victims of domestic violence.
I know that Page County has a domestic violence problem. I've seen too much of it. And it's painful, it's hard, and it's often very secret.
I think we face particular challenges as a rural community in that some of the stigmas that are associated with domestic violence and receiving help, healing, speaking the truth is a greater barrier in our community than it may be in some others. And so for that particular reason, I think it hits us perhaps harder, and oftentimes people are unaware or unwilling to seek out the resources that do exist to help to bring healing in domestic violence, but also in those other areas as well. So it absolutely is a source of pain and suffering in our community.
It needs to be known that it's not acceptable, that no one deserves to be treated poorly. There's just some old ways of looking at things like, yeah, well, you stand by your man and you just take it. And that's a mindset that needs to change. And with awareness, I think even women need to know and understand and change a mindset. And then it's possibly because they've grown up with that kind of pattern, and we know that those cycles repeat themselves.
And they continuously to go down that cycle, which then leads into generational type situation where a family member sees that that's potentially the way you're supposed to handle a situation, and they become victims or the abuser.
There's never an excuse for domestic violence, and a lot of people think that there are. That there are valid excuses. There's valid reasons to put your hands on somebody, and there's just never a reason for it.
This isn't the way it's supposed to be.
So patterns need to change.
There is a place.
Choices is a good place. I know that Choices has women and staff that care about other women and want to empower them, want to help them grow and meet goals, and to find ways to have a new life, step by step.
You matter. Your life is valuable. Your well-being is important, and your story is not over. There is hope.